I almost forgot what it was like to ride my KLX. Mostly because I am reserved to my 2-stroke now, and of course, still waiting on the CRF 300L dual sport.
Alright, just opened up right here. That's what I love about the KLX. You can just, it's so comfortable. What's going on, everyone? Red with Will here. Got a KLX dual sport. Oh, that's pretty tight. I wasn't sure if my feet was gonna rub on that, but we got a KLX 250 dual sport on some tight single track. You can just sit down through all this stuff. The 2-stroke, you gotta like just stand up for everything. I could just be lazy with this stuff. So I'm riding with a few legit dirt bikes. I am giving a tour. I got a few people behind me, but not to mention, I also got dual sport tires. Tusk ABVs or something like that. Man, this is great. I could just sit down and be lazy.
Granted, this day I was doing a dirt bike tour, and I was mostly on my 2-stroke, but we decided to switch up so he can experience a bit more of an aggressive bike, since his skill level was a bit higher than I thought. Now you guys might have seen me on 770 on some of my past videos a while back ago, mostly when I was getting introduced to single track riding about 2 years ago. But of course, fast forward to today's date, and I mostly ride 2-strokes on more mountain type of single tracks, and not so much of my KLX or DRZ 400. Sure, when I usually solo ride, I tend to bring one of my dual sports, but lately our riding group has been growing and I almost never ride alone anymore.
He's ready to go over the deep end. Nice. I could just be lazy with this stuff. So I'm riding with a few legit dirt bikes. Yeah, dude, I love this bike. I could just sit down, be lazy. It's so plush.
Now after switching to the KLX from my TE250i, on this whooped out, worn in single track that is extremely uncomfortable to sit down on, the minute I sat on the KLX and went through those whoops, I was quickly reminded why I love the KLX so much.
You know what I really like about the KLX? It's just so comfortable to sit in, you know. So obviously I can go a lot faster on the 2-stroke, but with this KLX dual sport, oh, some tight trees. Those whoops, man, it just eats them right up.
It truly is my lazy man's bike. I can just sit down, be lazy, and this dual sport literally absorbs all these whoops like it's not even there. Sure, I can't go as fast as the TE250i or 701 Enduro, mainly because of the stiffer suspensions, longer travel, and of course a lot more power. But the KLX definitely illustrates and screams dual sport comfort and exploring. Now, I had a blast on the KLX, and to be honest, on this whooped out single track, I much preferred the KLX since it was way more comfortable than my two-stroke. Crazy, a $5,000 machine versus a $10,000 machine, and on this day, I preferred the KLX. And believe me, when you are out exploring and on leisure rides, the KLX might be all the bike you ever need, especially that extra comfort. Now 770 without a doubt is one of the most popular single tracks in Colorado, mainly because it sits right next to Denver and Woodland Park. However, over the years, it has become a bit more treacherous due to how much the trail gets used. Hence, the amount of whoops this trail has is just crazy.
It's like so plush, it's funny. All these bumps, I could just sit down.
The KLX honestly handled it no problem, and of course I do wish it had a tad bit more power, but that was mainly because I was trying to stay in pace with the two-stroke guys. But when I'm out by myself in the woods, this is the ultimate dual sport. Anyhow guys, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell button, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.